you have subscribed to Master Barbers Comedy TV, now subscribe again to Master Barbers Hotel. If you have not subscribed to anyone before, subscribe is only once. I'm coming again. Subscribe is only one. To subscribe to my two channels is only one. One each in each channel. Once you have do it, it is forever. You leave it there. So don't do it 2 times. It is only 1 time. For those who have not subscribed, I'm saying subscribe. For those who subscribe, you do not press notification bell. Press notification bell now for you to be sent the updates by my new videos. That is the reason. That is the main reason of notification. Can you see it? Then when you subscribe to only one channel, you press the notification button for it. Subscribe to the other 2. If you subscribe to Master Barbers Comedy TV before, subscribe to Master Barbers Hotel again, making it 2. Whatever I'm doing there, you can be able to see the 2. And when you subscribe to Master Barbers Hotel, you have not subscribed to Master Barbers Comedy TV. Subscribe now. So that this thing will be very, very easy for you. Now, you see the network is stopping. I have to film my life in one channel. Yeah, this coming tutorial now will be on Master Barbers Hotel. No need to deceive ourselves. That is why I'm saying we need to subscribe to the 2 channels. So that whatever I'm doing, the notification will come to you in each channel, not until you are asking your people, is there any updating? You are checking around. No. The notification will come to you direct. That is the reason why I'm begging you. Please, I'm begging you in the name of Almighty God. Please subscribe. Subscribe to the 2 channel, please. I'm begging. I beg you all. I did tutorial of 2 hours. Now cut to 6.5 minutes. Very, very surprising. I've never seen this one before in my life. Tutorials of 2 hours. I did it and sweat. Now, it is not because I used to check back. That is why I'm telling you that we used to watch these films together. When I finish my tutorial, when I get less busy, I go back and watch the tutorial from A to Z, even if it is 4 hours. I have to watch it on. I will see where I get the mistake. I will see where I do it right. I will see where I can be updating. Can you see? That is why I say tell you that we are watching this film together. I don't think we are the only one buying data. As I'm producing, I will still go back and watch from time to time, making my brain to be upgrading from time to time. That is why I'm producing different type of video, not resemble each other. Now, everybody must know how to sharpen the clipper blade. Everybody must know how to sharpen the clipper blade. That is, I promise to give you 3 different methods. 3. So the first one I give you, the first tutorial before this one, not the one that cut off. The first tutorial that I use flat plates and biscuit bowl. That is number 1. Then for that number 1, this is step 2 in number 1. We have not reached number 2. Try to understand me. The number 2, I will tell you before the ending of this tutorial. But under number 1, divided into 2. Under number 1, divided into 2 now. The first one is a flat plate and a biscuit bowl. How to use flat plate and a biscuit bowl to sharpen clipper blade. That is series 1 in number 1. Then this is one is series 2 in number 1. How to use flat plate and grain powder. These are grain powder. How to use flat plate and the grain powder to sharpen different type of clipper blade in the barbing workshop. Can you see it? So this is number 1. I've never give you the 2. Under number 1's method I want to give you now, you can use it in 2 different ways. You can use it in 2 different ways. You know, and I used to tell you, you see this flat plate, get correct one. Get the most flattest one, the 2 side. We are going to use it for many things. There are many things you may be thinking it is not possible to do. This thing will do it for you easily. Do it for you perfectly, correctly, logically, technically, professionally. Okay. I'm telling you sincerely. That is why I'm saying subscribe to my channels. Once you subscribe, you won't be missing out. You won't be missing out. All this life will not be coming after you. All my videos will not come in your back. They will not be in hidden place that you will not see it. But when you subscribe to the 2 channel, you press the notification for the 2. You can easily be seeing the notifications. If I thought you did not have your phone for a week, immediately you on the YouTube, you will see you have your phone. You will see the notification arranged one after the other. It is right 10 videos, we see them all. If it is 2 videos, you see the 2. That is why I'm saying subscribe and press the notification button. So can you see now? I want to give you step 2 of number 1 method. The first method, the flat stone and the biscuit board. We've used that one effectively, it's working. Then under number 1 again, we have flat stone and the green powder. So I will now show you how you can use the flat plate and the green powder to sharpen the clipper blade. But before we go, please, I'm begging you once again, help me share this program out. Help me share the Chris program out. Help me share it out so that many people will join us. I don't want to be watching this stream alone. Let other people still gain advantage. Many people are suffering because of sharpening of the clipper blade in the whole world. Many people are suffering. Please help me in the name of Almighty God. Share this video out. I've shared it already on my own. I share it on WhatsApp group, about 36 WhatsApp groups. Then I share it on my friends. That is on WhatsApp too. Then I share it on Facebook public. I share it on Facebook group. I share it on Facebook, what do I call it, to provide. Then I share it on Instagram. I share it on Twitter. I share it on the chat. Then I share it on what again? Those are the places I share it. So I still want you to help me in the name of Almighty God. Help me share this program out. This stream you are watching, if you don't know how to share, I will teach you now. I will teach you now. This stream you are watching exactly, look down by the right hand side. This stream exactly, don't zoom out, don't zoom in. Stay as you are. Now go to down part by the right hand side. You will see 3 dots. Full stop, 3 for Honda by the right hand side. You now press it. When you press it now, it will now come out giving you 4 options. Number 1 is, let me read it out for you. Save, highlight. That is number 1. Number 2, share. Number 3, enable flash. Number 4, mute microphone. Where we are going is number 2, share. That share is in number 2 in my own. It may be arranged in number 1 in your own, number 3 or number 4. But what we need is share. Press that share now. It will now bring the applications to you, different ones. It will bring Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, etc., etc. It will bring out everything for you. You now be pressing them one by one. You'll be sharing this program out to your friends. When you press Facebook now, if you press Facebook group, it will list all the groups you belong to. You now be pressing those groups. Be pressing post. Press one group, press post. Press one group, press post. P-O-S-T. That one at the top towards the head of the right hand side. That post. You now press the name of the group, then go to post. Press group, go to post. That is how you continue to be sharing it out. Then go to Instagram, go to TikTok, go to Twitter, etc., etc. You share it out before we start the program. I want many people to see this program. Many barbers, many proprietors, many stylists, many barber engineers are suffering because of serving of the clipper blades. Let many people see it. Let many people enjoy it so that they can be praying for you. You that share the program to them, all of them will be praying for you. All of them will be showering prayer on you. Please let me share it out. Let me share it out before you go. I have shared it out on my own. Enoughly, I have shared it out. Still help me to share it out more. Share it out more, please. You see, before we go further, we need to flash back a little because of the new viewers, new subscribers. And because of the existing viewers that refuse to subscribe, and they are ready to subscribe now, they will do it. You see, our main topic for bringing this thing to this stage is the stone. How to sharpen the clipper blades. How to sharpen the stone. Different type of stone, different type of clipper blades so far in this world. For animals, for human beings, professionally, logically, technically. Okay. Initially, when we started, we talked about the stone. Stone is the major key. It's the major object we are discussing about that brought us to this level. How to sharpen the clipper blade using super hard manual sharpening stone. Let me show you the stone. This is one of the stones. I'm sorry. This is a stone. This is super hard manual sharpening stone. How can we know original stone? What is stone itself? Stone is an object used the surface to sharpen the surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade for human being, for animals effectively working. Yeah, that is just in a nutshell. Then how can we know original stone? I'm sorry once again. How can we recognize original super hard manual sharpening stone? Is by applying the kerosene or light oil on the surface. If the two persist that did not enter inside, which means it's original stone. Once you are putting kerosene, the kerosene is disappearing, swallowing kerosene, anyhow swallowing oil. It is not original one. That is how to identify original stone. Then after you have identified original stone, how are you going to sharpen the surface? The surface that you want to be using to be sharpening the clipper blade. I've taught you in different ways on how to use granite, gravel, igneous rock, sand. You now break all this into pieces, also pieces materials. You now look for a flat surface like German floor, cement floor, etc., etc. You now spread this material on the top. You now be using the face you want to use to sharpen the clipper blade. You now be using it to scrub the surface. You use it to scrub the surface until you get total flatness on the surface. We have taught on how to study the inner surface of the stone you are sharpening. You now come with your iron ruler. You now be placing the iron ruler in position on top of the surface of the stone you are sharpening for you to be able to read the part that is higher, the part that is down, until you get the total face flatness. That is how to sharpen the stone. After sharpening the stone now, before you can use it to sharpen the clipper blade, you now look for bottom clipper blade, especially Chauba, Newgate, etc., etc. Those blades are very, very powerful. Those blades are recommended for you to use them to fashion out the sharpening surface on the super hard manual sharpening stone you want to be using. So after you use it to fashion out the sharpening surface, now the next thing is to know how to activate the surface of your stone. How can you make the surface of your stone very, very active? How can you make it in a way that when you are using it, it will not be giving you too much headache? It will not be giving you wahala. Then secondly, you'll be sharpening at ease. The work that you're supposed to do for 1 hour in some other stone, when you are using your stone, it will be another 10 minutes, 5 minutes, you finish it. Those are the areas. Then after you have now to activate your stone, how are you going to know the way to position your blade? The upper and the bottom clipper blade on the stone you want to use to sharpen. Then I've told you in the past, I have three different ways in positioning the upper and the bottom clipper blade on the stone. Likewise, the same on the flat plates. I will show you now before we go. So we have three different methods, these three different ways of placing your clipper blade on the stone before the sharpening. Number one is scissors method. This is scissors method. You place it at the angle of 45 degrees for upper. You place it at the angle of 45 degrees for bottom clipper blade. That is scissors or X method. Number two is slide down or cut down method. You put the upper clipper blade at the angle of 45, the bottom clipper blade at the angle of 90. You see it in this way. That is how you position the two for sharpening. Then number three, this one is slide down or cut down method. The first one is scissors or X method. Number three, you put your upper clipper blade in this form, your bottom clipper blade in this form. In this form, you see it in this form. That is angle 90, the tool, to give you parallel sharpening line method. Those are the three methods I'm using in my own studio, the one I designed. Then after you have known how to place your blade on top of the clay, on top of the stone for sharpening, on top of the plate for sharpening, you should know the way to apply the masking tape. You see the way I apply this one? This one it's quite a long time it has been there. Then you have to look for original sellotape. In order, when you place it at the back of the blade, you press it very well. It will not be removing as soon as the treatment is touching. That is the reason why it will allow your thumb to hold the blade very, very well. You can have full control, total control, professional control of the thumb over the blade on the stone. You can be able to achieve exactly the type of sharpening you want, the best of sharpening. Can you see it? That is why I'm saying you need to be reversing all these videos. Go back to the old ones, watch new ones. And the system I'm using I'm telling you all the time to be watching my video, my tutorials, try to be watching them in that way. When you are watching film of 1 hour, when you watch like 20 minutes, you stop. Then you now recover what you have watched, bring it back into your memory. You can be able to store it there. Then continue with another 20 minutes again. You stop. You bring it back to your memory again. Then when you watch it finish, you now record it back from 0 minutes to 1 hour, the one you have watched. Bring all this then back into your memory. You can be able to store it there. From there, you won't forget the type of the style you have watched, because I'm telling you, all my videos are not the same. There are some people come in, they say your videos are the same. I say no. You may see the same name of the clipper blade in 10 places, but what I use them to do are different. They are not the same. Then by watching all these things, try to know how to study the inner surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade together with the surface of the stone. I have many videos produced on these things. That is why I keep on saying it. Studying of the inner surfaces is very, very compulsory. Without then you know how to study the inner surface very well. You don't know much about the studying of the inner surface very well, you might get a problem, but you will not get any problem so far you are watching my videos. Since you have subscribed, you press the notification button, and you are buying data almost every time to be watching the video the way I have to, I'm buying the data and watch my videos too. We watch it together, we gain together. So I want everybody to become master, from master to professional, from professional to real professional. Now, for those of us, or many of us that know how to sharpen it, for those of us that remain a little, we have not understand it yet. That is why I promise giving out 3 different types of methods that you can use at ease, very, very easy to use, so that you can be using it to sharpen your clipper blade. This one, if you have to see it, it's going to work. If any animal try on it, it's going to work. So therefore, we human beings, we're supposed to buy the materials and practice. It's going to work for you by the grace of Almighty God. Can you see? The first one now, we talk on the flat plate. This is a flat plate. It's very, very heavy, very, very heavy iron. Go and look for your own. To make sure you go there with the gauge. This is the gauge. You gauge the surface. See the way I place it on top. You now look under whether there is hole or not. If there is hole, you put it this side. If there's no hole under the surface, under the gauge, you put it here again. You see, you test it everywhere like this. You test it in diagonal. You test it in diagonal. You see, you test it by the center. You set it by the center everywhere. You test it. From there, if you did not see any gap under the scale rule on top of the flat plate, which means that one is good to buy. You test the first side, then you turn it again. You turn the other side, you test it again. When you test it, you confirm the inner surface study has given you that the inner surface is very, very flat in the two. The first inner surface, the second inner surface, they are very flat. There's no space in between the head of the ruler and the top of the flat plate. Can you see? That one is good to buy. That is why I'm telling you that studying of inner surface, you have to know much about it. Watch different of my films, of my videos, my lives. Watch them. It is from there you'll be able to study, know what they call inner study of the upper and bottom clipper blade and the surface of the stones. When you get all these things ready to sharpen clipper blade, it's very, very easy. Don't rush yourself too much. Watch my videos very well. Know the meaning of the video you are watching. Don't just watch for watching sake. You see, I know the materials you're supposed to get that will help you, assist you to make you achieve your aim. Buy them. They are not too cost. Like this one now, you can use straight one. Even you can commodity this one. Remember this one. All what you need is this edge. All what is need is we need only this edge straight one. Now, how are we going to? This is step 1. This is step 2 of number 1. With this step 1 of number 1 in the previous. Now today we want to do step 2 of number 1 again. So under number 1 now, I'm giving you 2 different styles. two different styles on how to use flat bar surface to sharpen your clipper blade. Yeah. Let me start afresh. Let me look for a blade that has no let me look for a blade that has no plaster at the back. Let us use this one. Let us use it like that, no problem. Let's use it, no problem. This one now, there is masking tape at the back. Number one thing we have to do is to clean the surface. Is to clean the surface of the plate. You clean it. That's the number one thing you have to do. Then there's one thing you need to take note very well when you want to buy this plate. You see, this one is ready-made. This side is ready-made. This side, they use fire to cut it. They use burner to cut it. They use burner to cut it. The hedge like this, you need to tell them to help you smooth it. The hedge used to be sharpened. It can wound. Even it can spoil the blade you are sharpening. Let them blend this edge. You see where I'm touching? All this edge, let them blend it for you. This side down, the back down, and the other surface too. Let them blend this for you so that it won't cause any injury to you. That's number one thing you have to do. After the gauging, then they cut it for you. This one is number one thing. Number two thing you have to do. Now, you want to use it to sharpen the clipper blade now. We have applied the masking tape at the back of the hopper and the bottom clipper blade. Can you see it? How are we going to sharpen, or are we going to use it to sharpen the clipper blade? Now, I said you should look for engine oil. This is engine oil. Inside machine oil container. This is machine oil container. The engine oil is inside. You now drop your engine oil. You see the way I want to drop it? You drop it like this. You can see it. You drop it. Don't let it be too much. You now use your finger to spread it all over. Or you use any one small rubber like slippers. You can cut slippers. You can just take some out of slippers, then you use it to be scrubbing. You see it? You use it to cover the whole surface of the flat plate. You use it to cover the whole surface. You can see like this. Use it to cover the whole surface. Use it to cover the whole surface of the plate. Yeah, this is number one thing. Then you take your green powder. And there's one thing I want to tell you about this powder. How can you get it easily? How can you get this powder? It's not too costly. But how can you get it? In my tutorial, anything I'm using, I will tell you where you can get it. I'm not selling, but believe it is people that sold it for me. Yeah, it is people that sold it for me. And when I giving the tutorial out, there is one complex thing inside that is not easy to get. If you can't get this thing now, you can't use this method. You cannot use it. Because this powder, you must have to get it. And it's not available everywhere. When you go to the market now, you may not see it in the market. But when you type it on the Google or Facebook or YouTube, you type, you search for sharper. Then now request or ask Google to show you those people who are selling sharper. That is electric clipper blade machine to sharpen different type of clipper blades. When it brings them to you, it is from them you now get this thing. It is used on the surface of the sharpening disc on the sharper. It is used. It follows sharper corn. This one, it belongs to sharper. But through my research every day by day, I did not rest. So that as I'm enjoying this thing, I still want more enjoyment. And the more I want it for myself, I'm now expanding it to the public. So that the whole public can benefit exactly in my own research. Everything I put on research, and they are working. working for me very well, and other people are trying it working for them. That is why I bring it on live, so that the whole public, people suffering from, I don't know how to sharpen the clipper blade, my stone only sharpen the soft one, I cannot sharpen hard one, and I don't even know how to recognize the original stone. I don't know how to sharpen clipper blade at all to solve the whole problem. That is why I'm bringing all these things to life. I have many ways of sharpening the clipper blade, and I will give you 3 different ways. Out of the number 1 I'm giving you now, number 1 is divided into 2. I teach you the first one. This is the second one now. You must have to get your green powder. Yeah. Type ZOE on your Facebook. ZOE, sharper. ZOE, ZOE, sharper. Type it on Facebook. It will bring the person selling this thing out and the sharper. Bring out the number. If I say I should be giving you the number now, make it not come be like 419. Or type it on the Google, Facebook, Amazon, etc., etc. Search for sharpening powder. They will bring it to you. It will bring it out, and the numbers of people selling it, it will come out with it. Therefore, you call them, you order for it, they will bring it to you. Yeah, I'm sure of it. When you order for it, they will bring it to you. That is how I order for this one. They brought it to me. This one is from ZOE, Trading and Electrical Store Nigeria Limited, situated at Oboduku, Anambra State, Nigeria, West Africa, Africa, the world. These are the people that sold this one for me. And they give me sharper free of charge. You see? So if you want to buy, you can buy from there. And at the same time, if you are doubting of scam, type it on Google, type it on YouTube, type it on Facebook. People selling powder, sharpening powder. It will bring them to you. You will see all those people there. Even if I'm sure they are going to be the number 1 you are going to see there. Call their number. Ask for it, they will supply it to you. That is the best way you can get it. I don't have it for selling. All these materials I get it on my own to be using. So I don't buy them to be selling for you. And if condition come at times, I may be buying in bulk, be selling. But presently, I'm not selling. I'm not selling it for now. So ẹ dákun tó lọ́n díẹ̀ mo fọlọ́n bá mo fi bẹ̀yìn ẹ dákun. Ẹ bá ń lò kíní yẹn. Ta nìyẹn? Màá dé nìyẹn jáde o. You see, I'm very sorry. So how you can get this thing I've explained now, because if you can't get this thing now, you can't use this method. You cannot use sand. You cannot use face powder for your wife. You cannot use any other powder. This powder is really recommended for sharpening of clipper blade. Yeah, it's recommended for the using on the sharper. On how to sharpen clipper blade on the stone. You can use it for all, depending on the way you know how to maneuver your way. So that is the way to get it. You know, I've helped you a lot now to get it in the easiest way. That is the way you can get it through the internet. Then, how are we going to use it now? You've applied the oil. Can you see the oil on the surface? You now spray this one little by little. Don't let it be too much. Look at the way I'll be spraying it on top. Little by little. You see the way I'm spraying it on top? Can you see it? Little by little. Don't let it be too much. Little by little, you cover it again. You cover it. You put it down. You turn it back to where you put it. You now use your finger to mix it up with the oil. You see the way I'm mixing up with the oil? You see the way I'm mixing up with the oil? Don't pack it one side. You spread it all over. Try to listen and watch. Zoom out your screen for you to be able to see what I'm doing. I've taught you the way you can zoom in and zoom out of your screen. I've taught you the way you can zoom in, zoom out on your screen. Zoom out, zoom in for you to see, for you to bring it come nearer to you, to the screen. You can be able to see exactly the way I'm doing it, the way the surface is. Excuse me a minute. Àwọn ayẹyẹ tẹ̀mí yé di o. Mo ń bọ̀ àbáyẹ dúró. I'm very sorry. So can you see now? Zoom out your screen. Let me see remind you again. Put your 2 fingers by the center of the screen of your phone. Now press it against to the side. You know it has expanded now. When you now bring it back to the center, can you see? You are zooming in. You see it full again. That is how to zoom in. So whenever I'm doing something I don't see it clearly, try to zoom out a little for you to see it clearly. Now I've applied the oil. Number 1 thing, I clean the surface of the flat bar or the flat plate. I clean the surface. After cleaning the surface, I apply the oil. You saw the way I dropped the oil on the surface. I now use my finger to scrub it all over. I will show you the instrument you can use, but I will not introduce that one now. Another tutorial is coming. I don't want to mix them up. I want you to be able to do it freely like this. Then if you want to be using instrument to mix, I will show you the instrument. It will be one by one. You know, I've told you I won't mix anything up to bring confusion. So that to be like, say, this man wants us to know it, but the way he's giving us the program, you cannot know it. No, I'll be giving you little by little for everybody to understand it. You see it like this. You now apply the oil. You use your finger to spread. You now systematically spray the powder, the green powder, on the surface of the stone of the flat plate. After spreading it, you now use your finger to mix it up, not to pack it, to spread it all over, to mix and spread, to mix and spread it. You see the way it looks like now. After that one now, you now take your kerosene. This is kerosene. You see it? You now drop your kerosene on the surface. You see the way I'm dropping? You see the way I'm dropping the kerosene? Just the way I drop the oil. But you know the kerosene is lighter than the oil. It will be spreading by itself. You see the way I drop it? You now use your finger to mix it a little. It has already mixed up. But for me just to touch. You see the way I do it? You see my finger? You now see the way the surface is like now. Now you want to sharpen your clipper blade. Don't forget, this one I'm putting the masking tape before, and I don't want to remove it because of the training we are doing. If you want to sharpen your clipper blade, you clean the blade first. The blade like this, you clean it, you look for a dry rag, you clean the back very well, especially this back, you clean it very well. You now place the masking tape. You see the masking tape, let me show you. You look for correct original masking tape. You see the one with better gum that can hold something very well. You look for it. You now cut small. You put it at the back. Let me do for this one so that you can see it. I've already applied for this one. But let me do for this one. You can see the way I will put it so that it will not be strange to new subscribers, new viewers. Do you see the way I cut it now? Now, you place it at the back. Don't let it touch the oil. You see it? You see it in this way. You press it down. You see the way I place it at the back. You press it very well so that it will not remove easily. You now put it at the angle of 45 degrees. I only use this one for you to see. I'm not using it for sharpening. I only place the sellotape at the back for you to see it. Let me return it back to where I pick it. We are going to sharpen this one. You see the inner surface, then you see the back of putting the masking tape. You now place it at the angle of 45 degrees. And now I want to start from here. Let us go to and fro 10 times here, to and fro 10 times here. You see the way as you used to do in the stone. That is 2 and fro 10 times here. So whatever thing you do for here, you repeat it for here again. That is 2 and fro 10 times each for one side. You see the way I remove it, you see the surface. I will now take the rag. You see the rag? I will now put it inside the rag and clean. You can see that everything I'm doing is step by step. One step after the other. One step after the other. I don't mix things up. There's no hurry in sharpening. That is why I used to tell you, anything you want to do pertaining to sharpening, you need to come down very well. Can you see it now? Everything has shine up at once. 10 times one side, 10 times the other side. Can you see it? It has shine up. Now let me drop this one down. Then let me pick this one, the bottom clipper blade. So I want to go for this one and apply the masking tape. But for you to now to apply the masking, that was why I put it for the back of that one. I returned. Take note. Now the chemical is still on the surface. You can reapply small kerosene. We still have powder on the surface. You apply small kerosene and use your left finger. If you are using left to sharpen, you use your right to spread. If you are using your right hand to sharpen, you use your left hand to pick the kerosene and to spread the kerosene on the surface of the flat plate. Don't forget, even the same thing with the stone. You see the way I mix it up. Don't pack it one side. You spread it. You mix and spread. You mix and spread. Yeah, what all these things try to work them I really understand. If you don't understand very small to use, zoom out for you to see it clearly. This is bottom clipper blade now. I want to sharpen it at the angle of 45 degrees. The upper clipper blade is the angle of 45 degrees. The bottom clipper blade at the angle of 45 degrees. Can you see it? How do I manage to derive the angle of 45 degrees in sharpening of the clipper blade? Watch carefully, watch here. Can you see? Look at this pointer. Assuming this is our line protractor. This is the protractor. Can you see it? Here is angle 0. Here is angle 180. Here is angle 90. Here is angle 270. You see it in this way? Watch carefully. Zoom out for you to see it properly. Zoom and pan. Now, from here to this center is angle 90. You see it in this way? You now divide angle 90 into 2. This is angle 90. You know this one is adjacent. Now it doesn't straight. Angle 90 is supposed to come straight in this way. Watch carefully. You now divide 90 into 2. That is 45. That is the way I managed to derive the angle of 45 degrees in sharpening the upper and the bottom clipper blade. Can you see it in this way? This is how I managed to get it. The same thing as upper clipper blade too. Now, you want to sharpen for the bottom clipper blade. I will go 10 times here, 10 times here. That's number 1. Then shift a little again, 10 times here, 10 times here, make it 20 times each for one side. Let us go now. That is 1. That is 1. Then I will now come to the front a little. 10 times again. 10 times. That is 20 times each for one side. When I pick it up, you see how the surface is. I will now pick my rag and clean. Try to watch me properly. Follow me bomber to bomber. Let us watch the surface now. I'm coming. Let me watch first. Yeah, let us watch. Let us watch. Still remain one time. Remain one time. We have to go again. It's not shine well. We still have to go. Though the level is okay. The shining is coming out well. Let us go again. Then we drop. Using the hand you are not using for sharpening to drop the kerosene again. You spread it. We still have powder on the surface. As I'm touching, I'm feeling the powder. I'm touching the powder on top. That is why you don't need to be applying powder anyhow. Once you use your hand, you will know whether there is powder there. Powder is still there. The oil is still there. We need a small kerosene to mix them up. Now let us go again. You clean your hands, you clean your fingers. Yes? Excuse. Zo. Kí ló fẹ́ ṣe gangan? ìwé sílẹ̀ yìí ìjọ olómọ wájú òun fún ọ. Látọ̀jú ti kọjá òbí ni wọ́n tún táàjì ó táàjì kan. Jẹ́ kí n wò jẹ́ kí n wò. Súnmọ́ bí ẹ̀mí ọ̀la ìwọ̀n tó ti rẹ̀ súnmọ́ bí jẹ́ kí wọ́n jọ lọ ni. Títà ní bátìrì yìí kọ̀ dá mọ́. Bí mo ti sọ fún yín kò cháàjì mọ́. Mo ní kó mú òbí ìwà kí n bá cháàjì rẹ̀. Eléyìí kò dá mọ́ kò ṣe cháàjì. Mú bátìrì òbí ìwà kí n cháàjì rẹ̀ fún yín. Àbí fóònù mú fóònù wá tàbí bátìrì. Eléyìí kò dá mọ́ kò ṣe cháàjì. Tó ti yẹ báyìí. Súnmọ́ bí dáàkú súnmọ́ bí dúró ọlọ́mọdà mi dúró. Ní òsì tí ń ti rí ìrẹsì náà. Òsì tí èyí káwọ́ lọ́fẹ́ ṣe. I'm very sorry, I'm back again. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. So we are going again. You know, don't forget, I told you, this type of system, method, it is not a thing you can sharpen under 5 minutes at times. Yeah, you have to continue until you get it right. But it won't take very longer time at all. It won't take longer time. Yeah. Then you use your thumb. I have not talked about the magnet now. Use your thumb for the first one. Use your thumb for this one too. Let us go again. That is 10 times. That is 10 times. That is 10 times. That is 20 times now for each side. When I pick it up, you see the way the inside is. You now pick your rag, you clean. You make it clean. Yeah, let us test now and see. You see the surface now? You can see the surface. So let us test now. So when you sharpen about 2-3 times, you test. When you sharpen, you test. When you sharpen, you test. As a learner, that is the best and the only way to get it right. But this one, you must have to sharpen it. It's not so hard. We thank God the network is good now. When you sharpen, you test. You will see that this style is very, very easy to do. Once you get the materials, I'm telling you, animal can do it. Animal can sharpen this one, get it right. Animal, I'm talking about fowl, goats, sheep. Yeah, I intentionally want to assist people. I want to bail people out. Only this one is not so fast. And when you begin to be using it well, you have to be faster. I don't want to say that one initially. You go on slowly. Once you continue sharpening every day by day on it, every day by day you continue sharpening. Before some weeks, you have to be faster like stone. I'm telling you sincerely. You have to be faster because you master it. The more you are doing it, the more you are getting it right. So can you see now? Let us watch the inside. When we see carbon from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, we are correct. This system is good. Then when there is no carbon from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, this system is not good. But I'm very sure we are going to see the carbon. This one is live. If I'm not sure of what I'm doing, I will not be doing it lively. That will be on that video. I'll be editing, and I don't do it in my own studio. Let us watch now and see. Can you see the carbon from left-hand side to the right-hand side? Pure. Can you see it? If you can sharpen your clipper blade and you get this type of sign, you are a real professional. You are a real professional. Can you see it? You see it in this way. This one is confirmed. Forget. This one is confirmed. Confirm. There's one thing in sharpening of the clipper blade. If you take new blade, new clipper blade working well, you now use it to sharpen on the stone, good stone, you don't know how to sharp, the clipper blade will not work again. That is the principle in sharpening. You see, once you can sharpen, you get this type of sign. What else remain, my brother? What else remain for you? What else remain? Nothing else remain. You have become a real professional. Can you see the inner surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade? Do you see it in this way? This is the professional way to sharpen. Yeah, you see it. That is why I'm telling you, I've promised you people, I will never fail you. I'm going to take all of us to the apex, to the highest level in sharpening of the clipper blade in different forms. And everybody is going to become real professional in sharpening of the clipper blade. So now I've given you two, under one system now, I've given you two different methods. Yeah, try to understand. Under this number one, using of the flat plate. Under this number one, using of the flat plate, I've given you two different methods now to sharpen your clipper blade at ease. No error, no mistake. No error, no mistake. You see it? This is Master Baba. That is why I'm saying subscribe to my channel, please. I'm begging all of you once again. When you have subscribed, it's only one time. Those of you that have not subscribe to this channel, please, in the name of Almighty God. Subscribe. These channels are real. This one is not fake one, I'm telling you. It is not the one they will sharpen the clipper blade, now change the clipper blade into another one and test. No. This one is live. This one is confirmed. This one is real. Master Baba's Hotel and Master Baba's Comedy TV, the two channels are real in sharpening of the clipper blade, using different type of styles. Using different type of styles. So far you subscribe to my channels, you press the notification button too, you are watching my videos, you must know how to sharpen the clipper blade. Then there's one thing I want to tell you. Please, all these materials I'm showing to you, try to get them right. Try to get them right in the name of Almighty God, please. Excuse me a minute. As I've told you, I jack many trees down. I want to attend to a customer. I'll be back in his room. So please, as much as you can, to subscribe to the two channels. Please, I continue begging you people, subscribe to the two channels. Please and please subscribe to the two channels. Subscribe to the two channels for you to get the advantage. For you to get the advantage of my videos. For you to get the advantage on watching different type of my lives. Don't let anybody be telling you another different stories. Don't let them be telling you different stories. Subscribe with your own phone. Watch it on your own phone. On your iPad, on your iPhone, on your laptop, etc., etc. Yeah. Don't let anybody be giving you the updating. Let the updating be coming on your phone. That is why I'm saying, please, in the name of God, subscribe to the two channels. Subscribe to the two channels. I will be giving you one by one after the other. After this one now, I still want to use this flat plate to show you how you can sharpen clipper blade with other instruments. Yeah, all these instruments I want to show you. My own is ready-made. It's ready-made, but you can still do it in the local way. That will not cost you more than 200 naira, 300 naira to do. I want to open the secret for you, and I've started. Please, in the name of Almighty God, go and buy your own materials and test. It will work.